Hello gang and welcome to Displaying Model Behavior. San Diego Comic-Con continues to roll and we just had the Marvel Legends panel with a whole bunch of reveals. You want to hear about them? Here it goes. So we're going to kick things off first of all with their Magic the Gathering line. And some interesting choices here. We had Anti-Venom who was kind of revealed earlier. It looks as though he's got the old tendrils from the original Anti-Venom that came out years ago, plus a whole bunch of guns to go with him. A whole bunch of blue guns for some reason. Don't know why they've gone for that color, but here we are. It's just the world that we live in now. Then a real unusual choice, Iron Spider Mary Jane. I'm not going to give too much commentary on my thoughts and feelings on these. This is just the info to get it out there to you. I actually just kind of like it as a concept. I've seen lots of artwork. There were some front covers who had MJ in the Iron Spider gear. It's a fun, unusual little mashup. After that, it's Man-Wolf. Finally! Something for Dave to sink his teeth into. A classic old character who is quite in alignment with Spider-Man. Currently, John Jameson, I think he's still the head of security at Ravencroft. So that's a nice little Spider-Man integration there. And then finally, for the Magic the Gathering line, we're getting Battle Damaged Spider-Man. This is one that a lot of people, myself included, have been manifesting for the longest time, and he looks real good, which is then a bit worrying because how much are they going to add to the price for these Magic the Gathering sets? Because guess what? I don't care about Magic the Gathering, so I don't want any of the extras. I just want the figures. Time will tell how badly we're going to get hosed on this one. Because certainly Battle Damaged Spider-Man and Man-Wolf, I'd love to add those to my collection. Then we got the X-Men 97 wave, and if you want to be completionists, you better get your wallets ready, all right? Gird your loins. So first of all, there's Morph. Of course, we saw Morph already. Then Emma Frost. And actually, I have to admit, I didn't care about the X-Men 97 figures, but this Emma Frost, I think she looks really good. She really, really does. I'm impressed with what they've done here. Full-on corset, Hellfire Club, Emma Frost. She looks great. Then Sunspot, Robert DaCosta in the X-Men training costume. Kind of like him. Doesn't do too much, but he's fine. Civilian Wolverine, a lot of people are going to be rolling their eyes like, ugh, another Wolverine? But yeah, another Wolverine, because this is actually a costume that a lot of people have wanted for a long, long time. Classic X-Men 92 Civilian Wolverine with the jacket, plaid shirt. I do like that. And then also, finally for this wave, Cable. Rob Liefeld kind of style Cable, but then of course in the animated look. A little bit like too bright blue and cartoony for my liking. I still think that the original, was it Wendigo wave that Cable came out in all those years ago? That's still my favorite Cable. Then a whole bunch of 2-packs. Kind of randomly, we're getting a basketball civilian sportswear Rogue and Gambit. Real missed opportunity not to do Gambit in the cut-off pink t-shirt that went viral when people first saw it. Like, you're literally doing casual Gambit and you're not doing that. That feels like a swing and a miss. Then we're getting Storm and Wolverine. This is one that's going to frustrate people, understandably, because a lot of people, myself included, have wanted a single release original costume Storm. And instead, we're getting the second time you have to buy a 2-pack to get this figure, this look. That's annoying. First of all, it was Thunderbird. Now it's Brown Costume Wolverine, who we literally just got in the Secret Wars wave. Now they're redoing it again with Storm. Marvel Legends, this is the reason why we drink. Then also after that, we're going to be getting Cyclops and Jean Grey. Cyclops, like his little yellow Speedo looks a little too little. You know, it's like, it looks kind of silly. I think they could have done a little bit of a better redesign there. Got a bit of a banana hammock thing going on there. But him with Jean Grey, it makes sense as a 2-pack. And then after that, we're getting a Target exclusive black/silver costume Storm. I say slash because there's always debate amongst comic fans as to what color that costume actually is. I mean, it looks silver and that's the way that this one's been done, but you know what I mean. Call it what you will. It's another Storm, but certainly one for the collector who has everything, I feel. Moving on from that, one that I actually really like is just because it's so new and unusual. Sorcerer Supreme Doom. This is very up to date. Because literally, this story is happening in the comics right now. Doom is the new Sorcerer Supreme of the Marvel Universe, and it's the One World Under Doom story. It's okay. I've only read the Spider-Man part of it. That kind of tacked on a bit, but I want to read the rest of it. But Doom with the Sorcerer Supreme cape, honestly, it's kind of an ugly design. The bright red with the bright green, but I just like the fact that it's such a modern, up-to-date character. So that's kind of fun. Then, speaking of kind of fun, we're getting a cosmic 2-pack of Star Fox and the Champion of the Universe. I had to be told who the champion was. I recognized him from some old trading cards, but that was all I had. So that really does remind me of the Moondragon Drax 2-pack. So for you Infinity Gauntlets, cosmic type people, that one could be really popular. After that, we're going to be getting, oh yes, World War II Wolverine. Excuse me while I toot my horn, toot toot. But someone told you this was coming several months ago. So World War II Wolverine, or War Wolverine, I'm not sure what they actually called it, because I've seen the pictures, but I was doing a live stream watch along, so I didn't actually hear what they were calling it. But he actually looks nice. I gotta say, I don't need it, but I appreciate what they've done with it. I think the unmasked or unhelmeted head sculpt, I think that looks real nice. Good job with that. Then going over to the Crystar universe, which I knew nothing about. That whole thing, that wasn't a thing in the UK. Or if it was, I certainly didn't know about it. But we're getting Warbow, which was the character they teased back in the last live stream. So that's one for you Crystar fans out there. After that, now we get the big guns. Now we get the heavy hitters that people have been wanting. Feral. Oh my giddy lord. People have been begging for this character for the longest time. Finally, we can complete our Rob Liefeld X-Force team. And when I say we, I don't mean me, because I sold my Rob Liefeld X-Force team because I got sick and tired of waiting to finish it. I don't regret anything either. Like, sorry, Hasbro, you could have had an extra sale there, but instead you won't because I gave up collecting because you took too long to finish the team. Hopefully lessons will be learned. They won't. But also, speaking of which, Rachel Summers, you can finally complete your Excalibur now as well. I'm happy for everyone who really wanted a Rachel Summers because I know there have been a lot of people asking for her. And finally, I told you I wasn't going to linger too long on this. We're getting Mephisto. At long last, the prayers to the big man down below have been answered, and we're getting not just a Mephisto, but a deluxe bells and whistles. All things are happening. Mephisto with soft goods, with his throne. This is going to be a Hasbro Pulse pre-order thingamy-bob. It's the thingamy-bob that does the job, just like Dragon Man was, just like the X-Men 97 Sentinels. So it seems that once again, we're moving well away from HasLabs. We ain't doing HasLabs no more. It's the Hasbro Pulse pre-orders, which honestly, I'm fine with. It's not as much fun to follow as a YouTuber, but it's direct to market. What you want, there you go. You can get it. So hopefully when I'm doing the edit for these, because you know me, I try to do a real quick turnaround. I don't have all the information to hand, but I'm going to have that with me when I put it in the edit so you can glance down and see what's what. But on the whole, it's a pretty fun set of reveals. Nothing earth-shaking, but a huge win in getting Feral and Rachel Summers. Completing those two teams is something that we've been wanting for the longest time, so I'm thrilled to see that. But also, I'm not going to say, like, thank you, Hasbro, for doing that. No, it's about darn time. So that's the top story, I feel, completing the teams and Mephisto. Mephisto is the huge one. And funnily enough, people who were saying, like, oh, Hasbro don't want to put a devil out on store shelves. Well, they can still claim to be right as well, because it's going straight to direct market. For me, of course, the two big ones, Battle Damage Spider-Man and Man-Wolf. But what about you guys? What do you think? And what do you think about this new subline with the magic cards as well? Do you feel it's just yet another hurdle to jump through to get the action figures that you want? Or are you like, fantastic, I love magic, I love action figures, and I love being forced to buy them both together? I don't know. Comment below, let me know. I'm not being like too surly or sarcastic. I just like throwing out silly little bits of whimsy. I hope you feel the same way. So gang, thank you so much for watching. And until next time, keep displaying model behavior.
Hey guys, I appreciate you inviting me on this boat trip, but can I have a life jacket? Oh no, we've got something better for you. Oh!
Don't worry, I'm here to save you. You kids need to be more careful. Everyone should wear a life jacket when you're out sailing.
Oh, but we meant to throw him overboard. He refuses to get a Model Behavior channel membership.
Oh, well, in that case, back in the water with you.
I'm gonna catch him. Thanks, hovercraft guy.
Actually, my name is...
It doesn't matter.
Well, at least we got rid of another dumb kid who's too stupid to get a Model Behavior channel membership.
I know, right? He didn't realize the value of being able to join in with all the nearly daily live streams.
I know, what a loser. All right, kids, I'm going now. Bye.
The Transformers.